Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be working on week 1 in my creative daily journal. I have all my photos dated and lined up right here so I don't screw them up. I've screwed other things up though, by the way, so you'll see that. And then I have my journaling kit off to the side so we can decorate the pages as we go. So, whoever reminded me and suggested the tape over the cover in the comments of my decorating video, thank you. I wanted to do that and I actually forgot. So that reminded me. Also, as you can see, this starts on the 3rd. Why does it start on the 3rd? Because pages were stuck together. So it goes from the 3rd to the 1st to the 4th to the 2nd. I counted, and if I wouldn't have gone back, I wouldn't have had enough pages. So that's where we're at today. So the 3rd. So this photo right here, which is another reason I dated everything instead of putting them in the book so I wouldn't get screwed up. I said, well, I discovered my screw up. It's so bad. I did nothing this day. Not even cook. This was a Sunday. I didn't even make dinner with my boyfriend going to be here after work. I didn't even bother. I was like, whatever. Oh, my kid had his first ever hangover. His first ever hangover. Should I be proud? Probably not. But, you know, it is what it is. I think I'm just going to add this picture of Pooh. And there's more on the other side. I'll put that back in. And Piglet. And I'm going to tear it down there. We're just going to put that right here, and then the photo can come up here. Great. Yeah, my kid had his first ever hangover, and I said to him, I'm like, did you not listen to Mom? What did Mom tell you? Mom tells you between every few drinks, have some water. When you get home, you drink water, and you take some Advil. And you eat something, even if it's a piece of bread. Did my child listen to me? Nope, so he was hungover. I said, that'll teach you. Maybe next time you'll listen to me. Yeah, that's what I said, okay? Maybe next time you'll listen to me. Will he? Most likely not. But you know what? Whatever. That's his lessons to learn, not mine. I've learned my lessons. I'm old enough to know better. And he is just like his dad, because I always told his dad to do the same thing. Did he? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. My plan is to try to use up as much of the stuff that I grabbed as possible. Am I going to be able to? Probably not. But we can try. I have all these stickers. I think I'm just going to do the laugh out loud because I think it's funny. I mean, everybody has to have their first hangover eventually, right? I just think it's dumb you didn't listen to somebody who has way more experience than you and knows better. And guess what? I haven't had a hangover in years when I used to drink. Years. But no one listens to me. I need something here. It's going to bother me that's very wide open white space. So, what do we got? Just digging through my stuff. I have these floral stickers. There we go. We'll just put that there. I hate these floral stickers. I think they're a pain, these clear stickers, to get the backing off. So we're going to use my tool, my weeding tool from Cricut. I use that a lot. Doesn't help that my hands are super dry. There we go. All right, next page is the first. So I said it was a high of 72. It was gloriously cool. Oh, such a nice day. I'm gonna put that there. Yeah. And then I have all these photos. I made soft pretzels and English muffins on this day. My kid asked me to clean his car. I said, like, that'll happen. And the dog took a 3-hour after dinner nap. He was like out. He got up halfway through to pee, and that was it. But here, I made Annie Ann's dupe pretzels and then the English muffins. These were very good, by the way. Let's see. That's a lot of photos to put down. Did I grab? Yes, I did grab a pocket, huh? I'm going to use this one here. That takes up almost everything, but I think I'm going to cut it down. I don't need this whole thing. So I'm going to cut it down to this, and then I'm going to put the rest of this back in. I'm going to tape this down, and then do we have anything? What? Oh, it's this right there. Okay. Let's see. How would I put this down? Sounds good, huh? We're going to put that down all the way up to the tippy top. Nope, not that one. We'll use this. Put this up here, this down here, and then I will trim this down to fit. All right, sounds good. I'm going to use my double-sided tape. The English muffins, by the way, were really good, and they're very easy to make. You do cook them on the stove, and the only thing special you need to cook them on the stove is you have to make sure you have cornmeal and a lid. You need a lid for where you're cooking them on. Like, I used my biggest pan with a lid, and that worked out fine. But the recipe I use called for a lid. Okay. And we'll take this down. Also, but yes, it was a beautiful day. It was 72. It's actually been really nice, but now Monday and Tuesday they're calling for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday they're calling for 90s again. I'm not looking forward to it because it's been actually really nice and very cool at night. So I've been opening my window at night. It's been so nice. But okay, so we're gonna put these photos in our pocket. There we go. And I'm just gonna trim this off as close as I can get it so I can maybe get it to fit. And yep, that fits across. I could do it right here or up here. I think I'm going to do it up there, but I'm also going to use the double-sided tape because this is glossy. There is a rhyme and a reason to how I do my glue, my tape, whatever in my journal. It may not seem like it, but something that's glossy, I use the heavier duty, in my opinion, double-sided tape. For photos, I use either glue or the tape runner. It depends on how the tape runner is behaving. Sometimes it does not. All right, there we go. So now we're on to the 4th. So I woke up early out and started. I have a baby album I have to make for my.
What just popped in?
Like, I wish my dad could just make decisions on his own without having to call me. Anyway, I woke up early and I started the baby album. My mom needs me to make her a baby album. And then I've been stuck on it because I have no idea. What just popped in there? I'm telling you, just leave me alone. I have no idea what to do with the cover, so I'm a little bit stuck. I'm a little stuck on the cover, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. I'm just going to use this purple here. So that sucks. And we went to the store to get moisture wicking shirts for the boyfriend for work because it's just so hot at work. And it is a struggle these days to find moisture wicking shirts that he likes. Then we went to Ollie's. Oh, guys, guess what I found at Ollie's? When we went to Ollie's, there was a table, and it had 7 pallets worth of stuff on it that the guy was telling me was 7 pallets that he unpacked, the cashier, when we were checking out, of all American craft stuff, and everything on the table was $1. Now, he said it was temporary, so when we went on the 4th, I was going to make a video, but I didn't know how long it's going on for, because he said it was temporary. It was only $1, very temporarily $1. But I got 2 boxes. Oh, they're sitting right here. Two boxes of the twin loop cinch binding wires, 30 in here, of 5 different colors. They were $1 a box. So I grabbed 2. They were $1 a box. And I almost missed it. I almost didn't see it. The boyfriend was like, are you not going to stop and get any of this stuff? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he pointed out it was 2 tables back to back, and all of the single sheets of paper were were 25 cents a piece, and everything else was $1. Like, yeah, everything else was $1. All right, so I said that was the best score ever. We made chicken on the grill for dinner. Oh, and my dad got, we are obsessed with these stupid Nikes. Every one of us have feet problems. Obviously, I had surgery. I have feet problems. My dad is just getting older, and the boyfriend, from climbing ladders all day long, his feet hurt constantly. So we're all obsessed with these Nikes. Oh, I'm wearing a pair. So here you go. These. The Nike Reacts Rejuvenates. They're very hard to find. I was able to get my dad a pair. The boyfriend got 1 pair when they first came out. His size gets snatched up by resellers quick. And he got 1 pair when they came out. And he's been looking for another pair ever since. Last week, I believe, Nike came out with another release. And they went so fast. I was able to get my dad a pair of the ombre blue colored ones on Nike's website. I was able to get myself a black pair on Famous Footwear. And when I got mine, my dad's like, oh, I really need a pair of those. Are they that comfortable? That's when I ordered him his pair. So he got him on this day. And then, yeah. Oh, and this is also the day that I hit my toe trimming with the plastic, whatever it's called, on the weed whacker. And that really hurts, by the way. Really hurts. And then I got yelled at for wearing sandals. And I said, I don't have anything else to wear. Okay, so here's the second. How is it I'm sitting here journaling on the same date as, and I can't for the life of me remember anything that happened this day? Truth. Oh, I went back on my iron pills because I've been really tired, you guys. Like, super tired. So I'm back on the iron pills, and I'm hoping that helps. I made my dad breakfast and made lunch for the boyfriend and made dinner, and I don't remember anything else I did that day. So I said I was either very engrossed in cross stitch or the day went by and I have no idea how it went by that fast. The kid went out. So this was Saturday. He did not have D&D. He went to the bar, hence being hungover the next morning. Yep, hence being hungover. Okay, and then I have this yellow doily. Let me cut it in half. And then I will check out, we'll put this one there, and this I'll use glue because it's a doily. Then I will see what pictures we have. I don't even know. I literally just printed them out and I still don't have any idea. Also, I don't know why the dog's not barking. The dog always barks when I come downstairs and it's just me and him. It's very weird. He's getting up to some kind of trouble up there. All right, we're on the second, which is over here. So, oh, I finished, that's what I did. I finished this cross stitch for my kid for Christmas, and I read 2 books, and I don't even know, are these all gonna fit? I might need, I think I have, yep, a clear pocket. So we're just gonna put it in a clear pocket, and then put something up here. Let's see. I think, yep, we'll just put this here just because I need something somewhere. Oh, how about if I don't put it upside down? All right, so that was the second, and now we get to go on to what? The 5th? What is it? Yep, the 5th. All right. So, well. I woke up this morning to find Bob looking for another pair of Nikes. Told you, he's obsessed with them. But by the time he started looking for them, they were sold out in his size everywhere. Everywhere. So, I told him I would take over looking for it because I didn't want him just grabbing a pair willy-nilly from some random website that he knows nothing about. So, I took over looking for Nikes for him, and he told me to buy another pair for myself before they're gone, because honestly he was buying, so I'm not gonna say no. I got mine. I got a rose gold pair from Famous Footwear for myself again, and I found an all black pair from StockX. They were more expensive than getting them anywhere else, but StockX, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this place. They are, they authenticate. They're like a reseller place, but they authenticate to make sure everything is authentic because they sell a lot of collectible shoes. That's where my boyfriend got his second pair because he could not find his size. He wears a 12, so he couldn't find his size anywhere. But he ended up getting a second pair on StockX, and that's where I got my dad's. I also made homemade, so the kid asked me if I would be ever so kind to, oh, we got a hoagie, that's right. If I would be ever so kind to make him taco dip and fresh pico for D&D on Saturday. So I went to the store and got what I needed for that. And I told him, like, I took money from your wallet. Like, I'm sick and tired of spending all my money on your extras, like going for like the D&D and stuff. I'm like, I took the money from your wallet. This is a lot of stuff I had to buy. It ended up costing like $30 for everything. And that's including like tortilla chips and everything. And I was like, I used your wallet. I used your money. He didn't care. He's like, okay, cool. But I got all the stuff for that. And then today I'm going to make the pico, and tomorrow I will make the taco dip so it's fresh. And so this is the day we also went. I told my boyfriend, I'm like, I kept seeing the TikToks for this local, yes, it's a mini mart. This local mini mart that makes food, and we've had their cheesesteaks, and their cheesesteaks are like the best in our area. They're so good. But I've been seeing TikToks on them making Italian hoagies, and I was like, all right, guess we're going for an Italian hoagie. So we went on this day, and look at this monster. This is an 8-inch. Look at how filled this was. It was the best Italian hoagie I've ever had. It was so good. So we went to the mini mart. Went to the mini mart for an Italian hoagie. Just like we go to the mini mart for cheesesteaks. And it used to be we would go to, are you ready? Home Depot for cheesesteaks. Yep, I live in a weird area. All right. So on the 6th, I said I'm so tired, like all of the time, you guys. It's bad. I'm tired all of the time anymore. Let's see. I have 3 books I read, so once again, I'm gonna use the rest. Where is it? Of that paper bag and make a pocket if I can find it. Here it is. So I'll make a pocket. I'm just so tired all the time. It's horrible. I'm so sick and tired of being tired. I wake up and I'm already exhausted, and I have no energy, and I can't even think of the word. I can't. Okay, so my video was paused and I didn't pause it. Or did I? I don't remember pausing it. So I don't know where we ended. So I'll do a quick little flip through. I don't know where this stopped. So I'll just do a quick little flip through. Just in case I had a hoagie. There you go. That was the 5th. Here's the 6th. I'm tired. That's all I was talking about, was I was tired. And the 7th, and I got my new Nikes, and my dad got pain patches. My dad got new pain patches. His money back from the shed, and we both got our Nikes on this day. He got a black pair. I got the rose gold. And his pain patches, I'm not sure if you heard this part, but this is very interesting. So I'm going to repeat it, and I can always cut this out if you've already heard it. But my dad is a disabled Vietnam veteran. He fell off of a telephone pole in Vietnam, broke his back. His back at this point is completely destroyed. He is on hydrocodone for it currently, and it does not work the best anymore. And VA has sent him to pain management because he wanted to get a 3rd pill. He was only on 2 pills a day, and he wanted a 3rd pill. He used to be on 3 pills, but the doctor he had at his regular doctor was a see you next Tuesday and told him he needed to go to pain management. And when he went to pain management, the guy told him that if he just stood up straight, he wouldn't be in pain. Yeah. So he didn't go again. So the doctor cut him down to 2 pills. So he's been trying to get back up to 3 pills this whole time. And so the VA said, okay, we'll put you up to 3 pills, but we would also like you to go to pain management. Well, pain management with the VA is completely different. They're actually helping him. They upped him to 3 pills. But when he was there, he saw a pain management pharmacist when he was at pain management on this week. And he told him that they have new patches, and these patches are direct pain medicine into your bloodstream. You put them on and they sit on you for 7 days. There are 5 spots you can put it on. You cannot use the same spot. Like every 3 weeks you can go back to the same spot. So he has to put on a different spot on his body every week for 3 weeks and then can reuse. And you're supposed to be pain-free for 7 days with these patches. Okay. But he can't use them because he has heart issues. And it says on there, oh, if you have heart issues, contact your doctor. So he's contacting his doctor to find out if he can use them. And fingers crossed, hope and pray, you guys, that it actually helps, because he's in so much pain every day. Like, he just went and got another MRI like a month or 2 ago from the last MRI he had like 3 years ago. And his spine has deteriorated so much, the doctor said, I don't know how you're still walking. Knock on wood that he's okay for a few more years yet, but for walking. But that's where we're at right now. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you missed me decorating some of those pages, I don't know how that got paused. I'm really sorry. Like, did I pause it? I guess I'll find out when I edit the video, huh? Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next crafty video.